Hello everyone. This is John Jenkins, and I'm bringing you another video. So I'm going to be doing another decision tree, basic decision tree. So I got the iris data set from SKLEARN. So I'm gonna go through that. So let me open this up before I do anything. So okay, open with Notepad. Okay, so. Here is the basic. This is just a listing of the features and the target names of the decision tree. So when I run this, it's going to show. This is just a print statement to show you what's inside of the data tree, what is inside of the data set for the iris. Uh, 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 Data set. What is inside the data set? So as you can see right here, this is loading iris from the sklearn data sets, and here's the feature name. So the feature would be the pedal width, the pedal length, things of that nature, and the target. This is the actual species of iris that is being targeted. So this is the actual. This is the end game. This is the. This is the. This is the. This is the species of iris that will be identified at the end. So this is the. This is the data right here. This is the first index of the data. The first example that we have to train the decision tree. So we're training the decision tree. And this is the first index of the data, and and this is the first name. This is the first name. So uh, uh, the entries are all in order. The entries are contiguous, so they are the first type of iris are the first 50. The first 50 indexes of this data set are the first type of iris, the second 50 are the second type, and the third 50 are the third type. So for the very first data entry, it's obviously going to be of the first iris type. But before we even go there, let's go ahead and double click this. Okay, so sepal. These are the not the target, but the data. So these are targets. This is the data. This is the data. So the first part will be the sepal length. Second part will be sepal width, pedal length, and pedal width. Okay. So and these are the targets. These are the three types of iris that are in the data set, which is the setosa, versicolor, and virginica. And this is the data for the first piece of data in the data set. This would correspond to sepal length. This would correspond to sepal width, and this will correspond to pedal length. This will correspond to pedal width, and the first type of iris would be the setosa. Setosa would be the zero index. Remember, arrays and programming are generally zero index, which means the first entry of the array is a zero index. So so that's it for that one. Let me go on to this next one. I'm sorry. Yeah. Let me go on ahead and open this up. And here is where we actually train the data, the decision tree with the data. So we're testing it with a test. This IDX stands for index. So we're testing the indexes of we're testing the data sets that are at each index. So, like I said before, the data set is contiguous, which means that the first 50 are the first type, the second 50 are the second type, and the third 50 are the third type. So 0 to 49 is the first type, 50 to 99 is the second type, and 100 to 149 is the third type. So so this is going to be the first. This is going to be the first type of iris, the second type of iris, and the third type of iris. That should be the result that we get. So the result should be an array with the numbers 0, 1, and 2 to identify one of each of the iris types. So so right here we're training the target and we're training the data. We're training the tree with the targets, and we're training the tree with the data separately. So you enter the targets first, and you enter the data secondly. And then we're testing. We trained it here, and now we're testing. Okay, so and this is what we call the decision tree, and we fit the data to the training. We fit the training data to the test data. Okay, so it says print test target. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So, like we said, we wanted the final product to be an array with the numbers 0, 1, and 2 in it to signify one of each of the types of iris. So this might not show you this might not help you at all, but let's see. I'm going to put 0 and 149 and 30. I'm sorry. 68. Let's see. File, save. Okay. See? So just so that you know that this isn't something that's just dividing by 50 or something. This doesn't take the original index and just normalize it to 1, 2, 0, 1, or 2, or just divide the index by 50. That's not what it's doing. It's actually learning. So I did not pick a multiple of 50 here, but it still arrived at 0, 2, and 1 to signify that it is the first type of iris, the third type, and then the second type. Remember, these arrays are 0 index. So 0 will be the first type, 2 will be the third type, and 1 will be the second type. So that's all I wanted to show you guys. So I'm going to be moving on. I'm going to be moving on to the more advanced types of artificial intelligence. The basic decision tree is really what brought me into artificial intelligence, and I will be able to move forward from here and create some really amazing stuff. I can't wait to get to the next levels. So thank you very much, everyone, and goodbye.